beautiful Pacific Northwest at the All About Hawaii headquarters. And got a big presentation today, some exciting things with Marriott Maui, and I'm very excited to share with this. I got a couple of housekeeping things to take care of first. Everybody is muted during the presentation. We will have a Q&A at the end of the presentation. If you have any questions, go ahead and enter those into the dashboard, and we'll answer those at the end of the presentation. As always, I'd like to point out, if you have a yellow book, you might want to take that out and jot down any of the information that Jennifer provides during the presentation. And if you need some color brochures, we do have that, and please go ahead and contact me or your sales rep for additional color brochures or any of the products that we do have. We do have a color brochure for Mexico, and of course we do also the South Pacific too. We do want to mention in your dashboard there, if you want to, we have the back of the yellow book, we have activities, and some of these, a lot of agents always tell me that they're very handy and would like to have these printed off. And so in your dashboard, you can download the handouts for the Maui activities. We can customize this. If you want, put your name and agency on here to remove the call outs today. If you like that, go ahead and contact me directly, and I'll get that changed with your information. And but if you just want to have it as is, just go ahead and download it. And if you want the other activities, reach out to me too. I do have them for the other islands, but since we're concentrating on Maui, I thought that would be a handy thing to provide. With that said, I'm going to turn the presentation over to Jennifer. And Jennifer, you should have the mouse.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that great introduction, Brad. And good morning to all of you. So happy to be on this call this morning. Love the partnership we have with All About Tours, especially my good old friend, Brad Meader, for inviting me to this presentation this morning. So we will be talking about 3 of the best properties here on Maui, 2 located on the west side of the island, including Ka'anapali area, we're talking Maui. And over on the south side, we have the beautiful transformed Wailea Beach Resort. So we will have so much exciting stuff to talk to you folks about today, and hopefully I cover all bases that you won't have too many questions, but if you do, in Maui, if you do have your yellow book open, please go ahead and refer to page 63 and jot notes if you wish. So again, here we are at the beautiful Sheraton Maui, quite a legendary property. I know there's a lot of experienced Hawaii bookers out there. For those of you that may not be, keep in mind this is certainly a legendary property. The first built 55 years ago, never changed names, always been Sheraton Maui Resort and Spa. Sitting on with our room. I did want to mention in this photo here is to keep in mind that we have up close and personal with our Hawaiian sea turtles, as this is home to the Hawaiian sea turtles. We're in front of Black Rock and directly in front of the resort. And we also have a total of 6 buildings all together here. So if you can see my mouse, hopefully. Can you see my mouse, Brad?
Yes.
Great. So this here is the general reception area on the top level. Bottom level, you'll find all of our dining outlets and meeting space. We have building 2 in this area, anything from your junior suites to deluxe ocean views. You have your Ohana suites here back in building 1 on 2 levels, sleeping up to 5 guests. Building 3 in this area, building 4 on the side of Black Rock. Here you will find your ocean rooms as well. Top of Black Rock, we have our Hoku. This is called our Hoku area, and you will also find some suites, including our presidential. And we used to have our club lounge there. Stop, our Nahoku Club Lounge. Any of you folks have made any reservations or included that into your booking, we will certainly still honor that, but it has closed, so you won't find that available through auction. Building 6 here in the Moana building with all your deluxe oceanfront rooms and a designated parking area just adjacent to that. So here is an amazing example. Carpets, new furniture, new bathrooms, new paint, and all that good stuff. So lots of exciting new rooms to sell, and they're all based on the artwork on the wall. So we do have an incredible partnership with a local artist here on Maui, and you'll find this theme here is our sunset theme, hence the sunsets on the west side about 90% of the year with your orange runner. You'll also find this awesome piece of furniture in certain categories, and that is a single sofa pullout. This is a nice mock of our Ohana suite. So we do have 2 double beds. There's a television and a separate balcony or lanai here. You might have these nice French doors along with a day bed along with a Murphy bed. So you actually have 4 different areas for sleeping here. For families, I would highly recommend the ground level, as you can just open up the sliding doors and have easy access to the lawn, the beach, the pool area. This is one of our other themes, a volcanic theme, hence our location on Black Rock. So you have the black and white on the walls with this beautiful red runner to symbolize, of course, the lava. So pretty awesome rooms and really great concepts. Our other theme is the ocean theme. So of course you're going to have some blue artwork on the wall along with a blue runner. This is our new bathrooms. So a lot more modern, fresh, simplistic look, if you will. So that just kind of gives you a nice idea of what we're doing over at the Sheraton Maui. So trust that you have some incredible new rooms to sell, and more to come actually with that. So another thing I wanted to point out is we recently partnered with Raw Elements, who is this incredible company producing this wonderful line of sunscreen that is organic and certified natural. I mean, pretty much like one of the best sunscreens out there. So we've decided to partner with them and actually provide it to all of our guests complimentary. So you'll find this particular dispenser throughout the property for our guest use. So that's just kind of the exciting things going on at the Sheraton Maui. I'm assuming most of you folks have a great idea of the Sheraton Maui. Do keep in mind that if you have clients that really just want to check out, get onto Hawaiian time, and experience a property that is a lot more in depth in culture and just really more of a mellow property, the Sheraton Maui is certainly a great one for you. And moving on to the beautiful Westin Maui Resort and Spa, again, if you are in your yellow book, page 63, number 45, if you want to take some notes, you can certainly do that. We are doing some pretty awesome things here at this property as well. So just down the beach, you could either drive 2 minutes, walk about 8 to 10 minutes on the beach path. If you have some awesome swimming skills, you can certainly get there swimming or perhaps snorkeling after a turtle. And who knows, depending on your swimming skills, it could be 15 to maybe an hour. Who knows? But it's not that far down the walk, and right adjacent to Whalers Village. And just note that Whalers Village recently just completed a major transformation there as well. So you have a beautiful updated mall right next to us here on Kaanapali Beach. They reopened the Whalers Museum in January. They put in Monkey Pod, which is a new restaurant just in the middle of Leilani's and Hula Grill, and they have added some pretty awesome shops and other dining options just next door. So a couple updates here at the Westin Maui. We are building Maui's sexiest parking garage, and this has already taken place. It will be completed by the end of the year, And this garage is basically in front of the Ocean Tower facing Kaanapali Golf Course and the West Maui Mountains. And half of the Ocean Tower is being impacted, except not really at this time. However, All About Hawaii or All About Tours doesn't necessarily have these rooms available to sell anyway, and it's not available really through any of our wholesale partners. But it is the Golf Mountain View rooms, and half of it, like I said, on the southern side of the building is somewhat overlooking it, and the other side is not. So just so you know, we are taking care of our biggest challenge here. We will have an amazing parking garage with lots of parking stalls by the end of the year. And with that being said, we have gone to full valet here at the Westin Maui. So you will have a parking charge, a valet charge, let me correct myself there, of $30 per day and a resort charge of $30 per day plus tax. Now, even more exciting news coming. Starting July, we will be doing an incredible transformation of the beach tower. And this is super, super new news. This is the first webinar I'm actually presenting this to, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited to show you some pictures here. But before I do that, let me just remind you of our Ocean Tower guest rooms. So if you look up here to the photo to the top left, you will notice that this picture resembles our Golf Mountain View rooms, which is their leading category that I just mentioned earlier. Pretty awesome views, top floor, no complaints. We have double bedded rooms along with king bedded rooms here. Anything from your Golf Mountain, Ocean View, and Superior Ocean Views. We only have our executive suites in this particular tower, and we do have a 2-bedroom presidential suite. All the rooms here only have heavenly showers that are just your standalone showers. And keep in mind that this particular tower was renovated in 2014. With this amazing transformation of the beach tower, the only thing they will be doing to this particular tower is updating the hallways, the carpet, and we are currently upgrading our elevators. The beach tower rooms currently is what you see in front of you here. So anything from Ocean View, Premium Deluxe Ocean View, Ocean Front, and primarily all of your higher room categories is here in the beach tower. So we will be making some changes, and currently it has double beds with a single sofa pullout, as you can see right here. What we will be doing is inserting queens into this room. We will still keep the pullout. It would be something somewhat similar to that. And here we'll have the king and another different seating area that you will see in just a moment here. So you go from that to this. So this is our newly redesigned rooms that they're looking to have. Keep in mind, gang, that this is just a model room. So, of course, there can always be changes. So this is one of the proposed layouts that the owners are, in fact, leaning towards. So they are looking for more of a residential, wellness type of natural tone, simplistic feel. I absolutely love it. We have these air plants in the rooms as well, this incredible seating area, and here it is here. And of course, this is your king bedroom. So really a nice touch. Even if you notice the flooring is a bit different here, so lighter flooring with the carpet here just under the residential or sleeping area. Some new bathrooms. We will be having a tub and shower combo in the queens, and we will probably be keeping shower only in our king bedded rooms. So that's really exciting. Again, this is a sneak peek. There could be changes, so don't quote any of this, or, you know, it could change, as you know. But again, super exciting stuff happening at the Westin Maui. This is going to be in the beach tower. We will be doing floor by floor, and there will be buffer floors as well. So we're hoping for no big, really major impact for our guests. But again, this will be happening in July. Another awesome feature that the owners are considering is this concept. We do have third floor guest rooms that are basically on a roof. It's not necessarily the most desirable rooms. However, they are pretty incredible rooms as well. So we're looking to just kind of extend the balcony, make it into lanai on the rooftop. So we're looking to either have a fire feature, a water feature. So again, this is just some new concepts that's coming down the pipeline of what we'll be doing in our beach tower. So hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am. And guess what? They are considering this project to be finished by the end of the year. So by 2019, we'll be having some incredible rooms in the beach tower. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention is here at the Westin Maui, we actually got approved by our corporate Westin brand. One of our market managers actually started this project, and it's called the Westin Maui Waterman. So every month we are having different projects and activity schedules that include anything to do with water. And it's pretty incredible, from cleaning beaches to a surf lesson or a paddle board. I mean, it's pretty incredible. And we've partnered with a lot of very famous people such as Zane Schweitzer, who is a local guy, local professional surfer. I mean, that's just one of them. So we've been very blessed to get this awesome approval and something new happening at the Westin. All right, so that is the west side. Let me take you to page 66, the Wailea Beach Resort, number 52. Here, this was formerly the Wailea Beach Marriott. We went under a major transformation and reopened the resort in January of last year as Wailea Beach Resort. Wailea's first resort is now its newest. So quite similar to the Sheraton Maui, this particular resort was built in the same era. So if you can imagine, both the Sheraton Maui and Wailea Beach Resort, you will find some of the closest oceanfront rooms here on the island of Maui. So take a look at this resort here. In this area, you will find our reception area, along with our departure lounge just adjacent to that. Our arrival and departure lounge includes locker rooms for your early arrivals and late departures. We have our Haleakala Tower here, quite easy to remember being that it's the tallest building on our property. And we have 7 hallways. We call these hallways. They're 3 stories high. There isn't necessarily elevator access in most of them, but some of them you do have it. So we have hallway 1, hallway 2. We got hallway 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Again, we're located right in front of this amazing beach here in Wailea. Of course, directly in front of the property, you'll see amazing snorkeling. This is actually Turtle Town, right directly in front of Wailea Beach Resort. And we are surrounded by Wailea Beach and Ulua Beach. So you have 2 incredible beach options that you can literally, stroll over to. In case you don't know exactly where we are, directly next to us is Wailea Beach Villas. You got the Grand Wailea, and next to the Grand is the Four Seasons, and we all share this beach here. Right behind us is the shops at Wailea. So just giving you a nice little idea of where we're located here in Wailea. So we sit on 22 acres. We have just under 550 rooms, and anything from your lead-in of a garden view all the way up, of course, to a presidential here. Here is your arrival experience. If you have stayed at the Wailea Beach Marriott in the past, you will notice quite a big change here. So they definitely broke down a lot of walls, and now we can see this amazing view of the Pacific Ocean here, and truly just opened up our lobby. So Our arrival experience, everyone here at Wailea Beach Resort receives a fresh flower lei for the females and a kukui nut lei for the males. And just adjacent to this, like I was mentioning, is our arrival and departure lounge. So again, most flights are arriving earlier than check-in, and most flights are departing after check-out. If they need a place to refresh, to dry their bathing suit, to cool off, to store their personal items, it's certainly available here at the arrival and departure lounge. So our guest rooms are quite phenomenal, actually, quite big in size as well. Here at Wailea Beach Resort, you can have either a king bedded room or 2 queens. We do have a sofa pull-out in our rooms, and we have anything from a typical lanai with 2 chairs and a table, or an extended lanai where you'll find 2 chairs and a table with lounge chair, as you can see here, or even a mini cabana in our extended lanai room categories. One of my favorite categories is a premium ocean sun deck. So here you'll basically have a room that I just showed you, and what they did is take advantage of the space here and build an amazing sun deck. And these rooms, there's about 12 of them that overlook our Serenity pool here, which is our adult-only pool. And you can also get service here on this deck too, which is quite convenient. Just to note that this particular room is on request with All About Tours. You won't find it just yet in their inventory, but it is certainly on request. Oceanfront Junior Suite. This is one of my other favorites as well. You have a nice, I should say, a great view of the ocean, being just really like steps away from the water here. And you actually have, we have 2 of these in this particular building, one on the ground level and one on the top level that you can choose from. So 3 different pool experiences. You know, when the owners looked at updating this property and investing into it, they considered the location. They considered all of our guests who either like the ocean as well as enjoy the poolside. So this here is our Maui pool experience. This is a Serenity pool, adult only, 18 and over. And they have done anything from insert thicker cushions for the adults, provide amazing service, have some pretty awesome poolside service for sure. And you can rent these cabanas. We have different cabanas you can rent, and with the resort charge, you do get 10% off cabana rentals, which is pretty neat. And also keep in mind that all of our pools are saline-based. So if you are hanging out poolside throughout the day, you're not going to have that chlorine smell on you, which I actually enjoy. The Ohi pool experience is our second pool experience, which is open to everyone. It's actually 2 pool decks here. We did have an infinity pool here as well to basically allow all of our guests to enjoy. You know, you have a 13-year-old who wants to go and enjoy the infinity-style pool, and it's only for adults. So we said we want one of these for everyone. So there is definitely one here. You'll find 2 hot tubs in this area as well, and this is fronting our awesome Kappa restaurant. Now, the most exciting pool that we built from ground up is our Nalu Adventure Pool experience. So this particular area hosts 3 different pools here. Here's one. There's another behind the waterfall and one up here on top. We have 4 water slides connecting to these pools, boasting 2 of them the longest resort water slide in the state of Hawaii. So super excited about that. If you have families or even adults that are looking for some adventure and some fun pools, this is certainly a great resort, being that we do offer that here. We have a nice food truck just adjacent to the pools for all of our hungry swimmers. We have an awesome bar to keep all of our parents company. And we also have a nice little activity area up in this area that has foosball, ping pong tables, and we also offer a complimentary scuba lesson up in this pool daily. So again, a super fun experience. It's close enough to the adult pool that the adults can come over and run down that slide and enjoy themselves, but far enough where you can't even hear all the fun happening here in the Nalu Adventure Park. So as you can imagine, these rooms are quite desirable for most of the families, especially the ground level units, and they are a garden view. So keep that in mind if you're sending families this way. Another awesome feature here at Wailea Beach Resort is our movie house. And at the movie house, you'll find a nightly film at 7 p.m. that features anything from Moana to Star Wars. We also have what they call couples night, because most of the flicks in here are typically for families. But we've noticed that there's some times during the year where there really isn't much families on property, and we've kind of changed it up to couples night as well. So we do offer complimentary popcorn and lemonade in these awesome beanbag style seating. We got adult size, kid size, and snuggle size. This is such a great space. So day and space is open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's quite a large space. This is super fun. You have anything from families in here to just adults hanging out. One story I like to tell is on this particular table. I was doing a site tour one day, and there were two senior couples. They were playing Uno with their glass of wine, and their grandkids were here playing the Xbox, and everybody was just truly enjoying the space. So again, anybody can truly enjoy the space. You got the arcade games, all complimentary, all of these Xbox connections, foosball, shuffleboard, pool table, board games, a television if they want to watch TV. So really a pretty fantastic space here. We also have a kids club called Kalohe Keiki, and keep in mind that this particular kids club is seasonal. So if you are selling this property based on the kids club, please reach out to myself or the resort to inquire if they are open over the time that our mutual guest is seeking. We have partnered with Roy Yamaguchi, who is actually a pretty popular, renowned chef, if you've heard of Roy's restaurant. This is Roy himself. He's opened the Humble Market Kitchen here at Wailea Beach Resort, offering breakfast and dinner, farm-to-table concepts, pretty delicious stuff. Kappa Bar and Grill is located in front of our Oogie pools, and this is a fantastic dining option for lunch and dinner as well. If you want to catch a game, some onion rings and a beer, pretty great spot as well. And another dining option here on property is Whale's Tail Beach Bar, which is at the end of our property close to Wailea Beach. Here you can find flatbreads, acai bowls, fresh pressed juices. If you want to hang out at night, we have this awesome fire pit. So pretty cool area as well. So that ends that with Wailea Beach Resort. If you haven't seen the resort, hopefully you are impressed with the major transformation we've done there. What I do want to remind you folks is about our travel professional programs. There has been a lot of changes since Marriott has purchased Starwood, so please jot down these websites, as this is where you'll find all of the resources that you need for all of our resorts. So keep in mind that even though Marriott has purchased Starwood, we have not still merged our software systems. So if you are familiar with our Aloha Amenity and Mahalo Rewards program, and you have currently been registering them on our StarwoodHotelsHawaii.com site, please continue to do that for all of what we call SPG hotels, which are your former Starwood properties such as Sheraton and the Westin. We recently, as of April 1st, added 4 Marriott properties to this program, one including the Wailea Beach Resort. The second is Waikiki Beach Marriott, third Kauai Beach Marriott, and the fourth is Waikoloa Beach Marriott. So they are now part of the Aloha Amenity and Mahalo Rewards program, and you can register those bookings here at the MarriottHawaii.com/travel-agents site. One change to the Aloha Amenity program, if you folks don't know, is formerly it was a 4-night minimum in order to receive a Mahalo reward, which is a $50 Visa gift card. Now it is a 5-night minimum to receive the $50 Visa gift card, and no minimum for our mutual guests to receive their Aloha Amenity upon arrival. All this information is on All About Tours website as well, and that's what I love so much about them is that they always keep things updated and available to you. I also wanted to mention another thing. We are dropping rates over at the Sheraton Maui specifically. You will see a little drop of rates as well at the Westin and Wailea Beach Resort as well, but not as significant. The last 2 weeks of August, we're looking at a $259 rate at the Sheraton Maui, and the Westin is a little bit more than that, but the last 2 weeks of August, definitely a slow time. I looked at airfare, LAX to Kahului under 500, Pacific Northwest under 400, Midwest, specifically Chicago, under 700 to Maui. So pretty attractive airfare and pretty attractive rates at our resorts. So again, as you can see, myself, Jennifer, and Johnny, we are both here to assist you with anything that you folks may need with any of these 3 resorts. And again, thank you so much for your time today. And thank you, Brad, for having me on today.
Thank you, Jennifer. Very good. You can see there's a lot of exciting things happening at the 3 properties. And on a personal note, I just returned back from Maui last week, and I got the opportunity to see the new room at the Westin Maui, and all I can say is spectacular. So I would encourage you to, consider this for your clients. And then also I did do kind of a walk around about the Wailea Marriott, and that is, I've seen it over the years through the various ownership managements, and I've never seen it look better. So I highly recommend those 2 properties right now.